Coach Smoke, you suggested this topic, so I'm anxious to hear what you have to say. Go
All right, I'm
ahead.
gonna keep it strict to what I was getting at. So like our deep threat, I feel like Malik Benson is gonna just be able to take the top off. That's gonna be like his go-to no matter what else is happening. If we need the deep ball, two, you're not gonna be able to handle it. He's gonna be able to stretch it like that because you're gonna have to account for the 4 wide receiver set. You're gonna have to account for the tight end. It's going to be more situations than one where he's got to be bracketed by 2 receivers, and I don't see many secondaries. If they bracket Malik Benson on a, you can't press him. I don't see any DB in the league right now in the country that can press Malik Benson off the jam. I'm talking about his footwork off the release. You talk about deep threat. I'm looking at Malik Benson, route specialist Kobe Prentice. This dude is a route technician. All of them run nice routes, but if you go back and you look at how many times Kobe Prentice, bro, left dudes, I mean, just reaching for grass, coming out of routes and got overlooked. I mean, me and Justin did a post-game show last season, and we sat there. I think it was a Tennessee game. Kobe Prentice got looked off like 4 times in that game. 4 times in the first half. Where Bryce, he had his mind fixed. You could tell he had his mind fixed. And yes, the plays resulted in positive plays, but Kobe Prentice is working these dudes. He's working the mismatch. So in the second half, when it's time for you to use the mismatch, it's not there because that defensive coordinator saw, hey, my strong safety and linebacker getting worked out here. Hey, we're gonna bracket this side, we're gonna man up this side, and hopefully we can just force one side to read. So you look at Kobe Prentice, route technician, the X factor. I'm sold on Kendrick Law being Mr. Everything. I feel like you can put Kendrick Law in the slot, motion him to the backfield and hand the ball to him, and you'll get just as much production if you motion him to the backfield and run him on a wheel route out of the backfield. What linebacker is going to keep up with Kendrick Law? Because he is a legit 4'4". He's a solid 5'11", 5'10", 210, 215 or something like that. Like the dude is solid. He's literally Debo Samuels in Alabama uniform. His game speed is faster than his 40 speed. So I look at him as our X factor. Jump ball, Mr. Dependable Ja'Cory Brooks. I've never seen Ja'Cory Brooks drop a jump ball. If he can go up for it, if he gets to jump off 2 feet or get that gather and get that jump, Ja'Cory Brooks not losing to too many people. And we've seen it happen. Even the over the shoulder catch, that's something that he specializes in. I want him to be more consistent with his straight on catching and yards after catch play. But you talking about Mr. Go get it in the red zone? Ja'Cory Brooks is our guy. Sticky fingers. I love Isaiah Bonds, y'all. Isaiah Bonds, he dropped a few passes last season. I forget what game it was. The one when Bryce broke out the pocket and he was like streaking down the middle of the field and he jumped for no reason and dropped the ball. Like he dove for no reason and dropped the ball. Like that was the last. That was Texas. I think that was the last big drop he had like that because every other drop he had the rest of the season is helmets in his chest, helmets in his face mask, and he gets right back up and he'll make a play later on in the game. So I think that's something that he focuses on this offseason. And he's Mr. Sticky Fingers. He's the guy that's going to be making the toe drag swag on the sideline, toe tap, bap, all that. I'm feeling Isaiah Bonds this year. And a guy that we probably ain't talking about, go back to jump ball, Amari Knee Black. The guy is a basketball player in a tight end frame, y'all. And it's crazy. The length, the wingspan is out of this world, but the guy can jump, man. I mean, the guy does windmills with ease on the court. So you can't tell me Tommy Rees is not going to love having him and a guy like CJ Dupree, who's another Mr. Everything at tight end. So we got a lot of talent. It's just making it happen, finding the quarterback that can get it to him.